Summer was a busy time for the engines on Sodor. Vacationers and tourists come from far and wide to see all the sights Sodor has to offer, from the ruined castles to the sandy beaches. Everyone was very happy indeed. All except for Trevor. He was finding life boring at the vicarage orchard, and the vicar's plans for him to give children rides at the church fairs was not to start until 2 weeks from now.
"I wish there was something I could do to keep myself busy,"
he said to himself, and remembered the time when he went to the harbor to help Thomas clear up the mess. He wished that someday he would return to the harbor where they needed him. Edward could see that Trevor was unhappy, so he decided to find out why. At Wellsworth, Edward's driver spoke to the vicar and explained everything. "Oh dear," said Edward's driver. "If only we could help Trevor out by making himself useful."
"He sometimes wishes to return to the harbour,"
said the vicar.
"but there hasn't been much work that was too much for us for Trevor to come and help,"
Edward said.
"Whatever can we do?" "I don't know,"
said the vicar.
"I really don't know."
Edward told Thomas that all was not well with Trevor at the sheds that evening.
"There's no extra work on my branch line,"
said Thomas,
"so Trevor can't help out of the stone at the quarry or the work at the mines."
"Whatever can we do to help Trevor?"
asked Edward, who was worried for Trevor.
"I'm not sure, Edward,"
sighed Thomas,
"but I hope we can help Trevor. We're his friends."
But neither Thomas nor Edward knew what to do to help out their friend. The next morning, Thomas's driver and fireman had some news for Thomas. "Sir Topham Hatt has asked us to help out with a special fair at Elsbridge Harbour," said the driver. "We're to take passengers from Titmouth Station to attend the fair." Thomas was pleased with this, but he still felt sorry for Trevor. Thomas pulled into the station with Annie and Clarabelle. The passengers got onto the platform and were ready to have fun at the fair. And as they were doing so, Thomas noticed that some of the children were very sad.
"The donkey keeper has taken ill, and there's no donkey to ride at the fair,"
they said sadly. Suddenly, this gave Thomas an idea. He spoke to his driver and fireman about it. Meanwhile, Trevor was resting sadly in the orchard, wishing for something for him to do. Suddenly, Edward arrived with a flatbed and stopped alongside Trevor.
"Come on, Trevor," said Edward. "The children are sad because there's no donkey at the special fair at the harbour, and Sir Topham Hatt has arranged with the vicar to have you there to fill in for the donkey."
Trevor was delighted.
"The harbour? Children, this will be lovely."
Soon Trevor and Edward arrived at the fair, and the children became very excited about Trevor coming to the fair. Trevor gave them rides along the coast, and everyone had a splendid time, thanks to Trevor, who was very pleased to be working in the summertime and pleased to be at the fair thanks to Thomas and Edward, who both agree on the subject of Trevor being a really useful traction engine.